Hi, this is Rachelle with Scrapcraftastic, and I'm here today to do Wednesday's haul, so let's get into it. First stop, Dollar Tree. I picked up some of these foam sheets from the craft section. These are by Crafter's Square. You get 32 4x6 foam pieces in here. I picked this up because I wanted to try using them as these kind of as reinforcement for a fabric cover for a journal. These are a little small, but I do want to start making some smaller journals, so I thought these were worth a try. I mean, and you get 32 of them for $1, so I could make several. I also picked up this rub-on transfer sheet. It is like a vintage style. It kind of reminds me of Tim Holtz style. And again, these are rub-ons by Crafter's Square. I could only find the one sheet. If I was able to find more, I would have picked up more, but these will be perfect for a project that I'm currently working on. So I grabbed that. And then I picked up one of the cutting mats. They're approximately 6x8. They're a little bit bigger. I've mentioned, I think I shared these in my Instagram stories. If you're not following me over on Instagram, you should, and make sure you check out my stories over there as well, because I share things as I find them usually. But I found these several weeks ago and I didn't buy one then, but I decided to go ahead and pick one up, and I picked up a few extras because I think I'm going to be doing a bundle giveaway coming up soon. So, and I wanted to include the cutting mat in my giveaway, but I think this would come in handy, especially if you have a small space to work in. And for $1 for a cutting mat, that is an awesome deal. So moving on, let's slide this out of the way. Moving on, I also have some Happy Mail that I have not opened and some that I have opened. So let's go with this one from Cookie Sticker Co. first, which I broke the seal, but I didn't look at what I got. And this is washi tape, of course. Just dump these all out. So this is all from a pre-sale from Cookie Sticker Co. This is a thank you card. And then it also includes this sticker. I think it's a vinyl sticker. Okay. So first off, let's see. This is Black Lives Matter washi tape. I'm trying to get it so you can see what the image looks like, and this image repeats all around. Then I gotta open this. I think these are the ones that glow in the dark too. Or is it that they, I think they show in the black light, they glow under black light, something like that. But let's just break into them real quick, or at least one. So I got two versions of this one. I got the yellow and I got the pink. So I'm opening up the yellow, or one of the yellows. Okay, so it comes with the drip. So it's like a yellow drip on black background, and you'll see me using these in upcoming spreads. If you watch the channel, make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss anything. Then, let's see, can I get in here? This is what it says. If you know the song and who sings it, leave it in the comments. But yep, there it is. And so the other one is, so this is the yellow set, and then the other set here is pink. It's the hot pink drip. But yeah, leave the song in the comments and who sings it. Okay. Okay, so this is Happy Mail from Terry with Terry Bell Designs. I've been holding on to this to, let me get it open. I've been holding on to this to open during a haul video. So let's see what's in here. Don't want to give it away, but I think I already have. Ugh. Okay, got a note. Need to keep that packaging so I can get her address. Thank you for sharing your talent on YT. It is so appreciated. Enjoy the goodies. Terry Hook, am I saying that right? And it's Terry Bell Designs. Okay, keep the note with the packaging. All right, so let's see what we got here. Let's see what the goodies are. I already know what these are, so let's see what this is. Nicely packaged. Oh, wow. These are earrings. Okay. I like her packaging with the pastel rainbow background. Let me keep this here so I can put them back. So, those are really pretty. I love the butterfly wings, or those fairy wings. I don't know, but they're really pretty. Those are pretty. Then we got some cupcakes. These are really cute with a little butterfly on them. See that little detail? Very cute. And then these are some animal print butterflies. These are nice. Terry, do you make these by hand? Is this like a resin? Oh, these are the fairy wings, I think. Or these dragonfly wings. I don't know, but I love the wings. The wings, I think these are my favorites because they are so unusual. Okay. I like the butterfly with the animal print. I like all of them. These are really nice. I like these. These are nice and subtle. Okay. Thank you, Terry. That was very nice. Let's see what's in here. Oh, these are planner clips. I haven't had new planner clips since last year sometime. So I just, not any that came from anywhere else, just the ones that I've made myself. Ooh, wow, these are nice. Ooh, I like the bunny. Okay, so that's cute. See, that's really cute. So you got a little pink bunny with a little pom-pom tail. Very nice. This gold bow. I don't know what kind of treatment that is. It's a glitter bow, but it's not like glittery where it's gonna have fallout. So that's nice. Then we got this one, same type of material. It's like a vinyl, I think. A glittered vinyl, maybe. Very nice. And this one, it's like a resin. I don't know. Or is that, oh, what's that glue called? It's a special glue. That could be it too. But I like this. It's very sturdy. This will hold up. And then a yellow bunny. Looks like he's embroidered around the edge. This is a peep. This is a peep. So this is a regular bunny and this is a peep. That's cute. I like those two. I needed some new planner clips in my stash. So there we go. Okay. So very cute. Let's move this out of the way. Now, she also let me know on Instagram that she found these in Dollar Tree. So let's take a look. And she was nice enough to send them to me. These are, I guess, faux, she sent me 2 packs. Faux mild liners, or the Dollar Tree version of mild liners. So let's pop one of these open and test it out. I have not seen these in the Dollar Tree here, but I haven't been going that much either for obvious reasons. So that might be why I haven't seen them. I should have been prepared with paper. So, okay, let's try them out. These are Jot highlighters. Kind of tough to open. She told me something about the tip, but they're dual ended just like mild liners. And let's try. It's very light, of course. Yellow is always very light. This is a palette G2. So let's see if it smears. I'm sure it will. I'm gonna let it dry for a second and then go on to the orange. I do like the coloring of these. It's not so fluorescent. I'm not into fluorescent that much. Just a little bit here and there. So I like that they are more subtle and not so strong and bright as far as highlighting goes. This is pink. Yeah. See, I can get behind this pink. It's not fluorescent. And then the green. So let's see. Okay, so I let the yellow dry. Let's see if it smears. Yes, it will smear. See, yeah, see, there's ink on the nib. So we know that it's going to smear. Let's see what happens with the... Yep, eats it right off the paper. Okay, so that... For that particular pen, that won't work. Let's see. I do have a Sharpie pen. Let's see how that one does. It's not very juicy. It's actually kind of dried out. But let's just see how it does. Nope, it smears too. Let's try the orange. Does it smear? Maybe once you let it sit, it won't smear the Sharpie pen. I mean, I can't test every pen that I have, but that kind of gives you a general idea, I think. Yeah, even after it's sat for a while, as far as the gel pen, it still smears. Let's see. The green on the Sharpie pen. If you can just do a quick swipe, then you can do it. You can highlight. But of course, you could always put down your highlight and then write over it, which is something that I always forget to do. I intend to do it often, but I always forget to do it. So. Okay, but these are really nice if you're on a budget. Mild liners are fairly expensive. These work well. Mild liners pretty much smear ink too, so I guess you're just getting, yeah, these are totally worth it. And you get the dual tip as well, so I say go for it. If you see them for $1, grab them. And thank you so much, Terry. I will definitely be using these because I like the colors so much better than a lot of the mild liners. And I may come back and do a comparison of the colors as well so that you can see, even though I think I'm missing one set of the mild liners, but I'll do a color comparison to show those. Okay, so these are lovely. Like those very much. Then moving on, again, I shared this in a recent story when I was in Walmart, and I actually picked up the two that I saw, the two different styles that I saw, and that is these huge planners, and this is what they look like. Well, let me turn it around the right way. This is what they look like. They're weekly, monthly planners for July 2020 to June 2021. They're enormous. Let's see. I'm going to work with, I'm not sure which one I want to keep. I'm giving away one of them. But the other one I'm keeping for my home planner. I've been going back and forth with what I'm going to use for my home planner because there's some things that I need to keep track of, and when I buy small appliances I want to keep all the paperwork and everything, and I thought this would be a good option. So we're talking 11 and a half by 8 3/4. So 8 3/4 by 11 and a half is the cover. The spine is about 1.5 inches, and this is a 3-ring binder, which I wasn't really thrilled with. I just got a thing that I like 6 rings, but this is what it looks like on the inside. These pages are, oops, 7 1/4 by about 10 5/8. Very strange size. Yeah, it's very strange size, but which one do I want to keep? I think I'm going to give this one away because it's prettier, it's bright. So this one is going to go in a giveaway, and I'll keep the black one with the rose gold. They both pretty much look the same on the inside. Yeah, I think I'll keep this one. So let's slide this off, and it's got the protectant here to keep the rings from damaging the cover. I'm just gonna stick this in the back in case I change my mind and slide it back on. Okay, then you have your title page, or this planner belongs to page. Then, well, I guess I'm not gonna change my mind. Let's take this packaging out of the way. Okay, so 2020 to 2021, this planner belongs to. The paper is not the best. This just feels like some basic copy paper. The divider is a very light cardstock. It does have the laminated tabs, little tabs on the dividers. So it has the vertical, I don't know, simple month. I like this. It's different. Important days, birthdays, goals, and then you got grid in the center to do whatever you need to do, keeping it simple. This is the monthly with a grid background. The problem I see here is that the paper is either 2 different colors, or the printing on, because it's 2 different types of paper, it printed off to a different color. I don't know. So all of that matters in the printing world. So you got 2 different types of paper, so the ink is going to react differently depending on the paper. So this has more of a gray cast to it. This looks more light bluish, but I mean, that depends on how picky you are. This planner was $7 and some change, I believe. Yeah, I think it was like $7.40 something. So I mean, you have to decide if that really matters to you. But this is what the weekly looks like. So you have vertical columns. The columns are about a little less than 2 inches wide. So your full box stickers would fit. I'm not interested in putting stickers in mine really. This is just to keep track of some things around the house. But it has a daily habits tracker and a space for buy. I don't know what you would put there. And notes. Nice big letters and numbers. It's got a script font for the days of the week and the other headers. So this is nice and simple. If you need a larger size planner, this could be it. And then the colors are subtle, neutral, muted tones. So we went from the grayish color, yeah, gray, to like a dusty lavender color. Again, you have the vertical listed days of the week. My ring was bent, and the same thing here. This is a different tone of paper or type of paper, so it's like a blue color here, but it's really more true to color over here. And if you look at the numbers, the color around the numbers, you can actually really see the difference on this one. Purples are a little more difficult when it comes to printing anyway, so yeah, hopefully you can see that difference. But it's still very nice. And it seems like it goes away once you get on into the weeks. So and then we got the sage green. This one isn't as noticeable, but I can still see it. For September, let's see. That's very nice. This is October, so everything is basically the same, and the colors just repeat. The style is the same. Very simple, straightforward. I like that they have the grid on the monthly. Oh, and the weeklies do have dot grid in the background. Did I miss that before? Yes. The weeklies have dot grid in the background, so if you need lines to write, that will be helpful to keep you straight on the straight and narrow. But overall, I think this is really nice. As far as replacing the inserts, I'm wondering, are they going to have this planner come back out next year to be able to replace or add or refill with inserts, or would you need to make your own? This is an odd size, and I'm not sure if a standard Happy Planner size would fit in here. If you could order like digitals and just not punch them for the Happy Planner, I don't know. But nice planner. Let's see what's all the way in the back. So you don't have any notes pages up front, and you just get the one notes page in the back. So it just goes all the way through with the weeklies and the monthlies. This is very nice. I wonder how, I don't really want to write in it right now, but when I do write in it, I will come back. I'll try to come back and share how it is. As far as a pen test, I guess I could do July since we're already in August, but we'll do that another time. I'll come back and do a pen test. This is what this one looks like. It's black matte with rose gold foiled deco, and then this one is like a swirl pattern or marbled pattern with gold foil, and it's like grayish purplish in the background, and the color scheme on the inside is exactly the same. So again, this will be in an upcoming giveaway. Let me move that one out of the way. So we're going to move on to more writing tools from Walmart, back to school items. So I saw these again posted in my stories, and I didn't realize at the time that they were the brush markers. I saw the label on the display as far as the price and mentioning mild liner brush, but I didn't realize that these were actually the brush markers. So when I saw that in my own video, I went back and got them. So let's test them out. Start with the pink. Oh wow. Now I am brush challenged. I am hand lettering challenged. So we'll see. The brush is kind of stiff. These are more fluorescent than the Jot versions. Okay, very fluorescent. And then we have the regular nib. So, okay, so they're basically like the other mild liners, only instead of the chisel tip, they have a brush tip. And they are very fluorescent. So, go through and try all the colors. This is supposed to be yellow. I like it. It's not fluorescent. And it's like a golden yellow. Then this is, what is this? A teal? Maybe? Well, I started that off wrong. Does it have the names of the colors on here? Mild ink. Oops. I need to hurry. I'm running out of time. Okay, and this is light blue. These are fairly expensive. They're $19 and some change. But if you're into lettering and all of that, they're pretty decent. I'm pleasantly surprised. I like the green. I like some of these colors much better than the other sets of mild liners that I have. I like that color, green. Then this is, I don't know what color this is supposed to be. Blue? Yeah. It's like a bluish purple color. That didn't come out very well. I think these would be good for actually drawing and stuff. This is gray. This is purple. Ooh, that's very bright. I've given up lettering. I'm just writing them. And then this one is, I think, supposed to be like red. Yeah. So that's what they look like. We only have two fluorescents, the pink and the orange, and then everything else is more mellow, muted. The purple is kind of bright, but it's still a little muted. Let's test it with the pen. Where did I put the pens? So I'm just gonna do one. I'm just gonna do pink. Let's do orange. Okay, where's the pink? See, yeah, it smears. It smears. Is this the orange? Yeah. Yep. smears. So still same problem. It would be great if they could come up with a highlighter that does not smear gel ink. And I mean, how long do you have to let it dry? Let's try yellow and let it dry for a while and come back to it and see what happens. Okay, so that is the brush mild liners available in Walmart. Dual tip. I'm not going to try and put them in order, even though it's going to drive me crazy until I do. I'm just going to stick these back in here and move on to the next item. And that is the Pen+Gear retractable highlighters. So that's what they look like. I do not recall what the price was of these. If I find it, I will put it on the screen or in the description box or pin a comment maybe. But I don't think they were very much at all, or else I probably wouldn't have got them. But this is what they look like. Again, another set of highlighters. And you get how many? 12 highlighters. They're retractables. So this is what they look like. It's really weird. And these are Pen+Gear. And so let's see how they write. I'm going to write them next to the color that they're close to from the mild liners, just so you can get a general idea of the colors. So this is purple. This looks exactly the same. And you have the chisel, so you can write with the fat part or the thin part. Okay. Then this is, I don't know, another purple or violet. Is that what that is? Okay. Then we got the blue, light blue. Let's put them over here. Oh, that's very similar too. These feel, the retractable part feels kind of cheap, but I guess it would just take getting used to. This one doesn't write that well on the chisel point. Then we got green. Oh, I like that color. This is like more of a apple green. And then this one, let's see. Okay, this is fluorescent. Ew. And then we have orange. Where am I gonna write it? Ooh, fluorescent. And then we have the peachy color. So, can barely see that because I can't see that good. This is the yellow. Ooh, that's more like a real highlighter. And the edge of the chisel writes really well on that one. This is another yellow. It looks very much the same, just slightly lighter color. And then this is the pink. The chisel doesn't write well on that one. And then we have a light pink. Okay. So I think these are okay. They're not the best quality as far as options for writing a thick line versus a thin line, because some of the points don't really write well, or maybe they just need to be used a little bit more. See, like that's very faint. So it seems like there's not really a consistency between them as to which ones can do a really nice fine line. But if none of that matters to you and you like the price and what they look like, I say go for it. I like these. I don't regret them. So quite nice, actually. So that is the Pen+Gear retractable highlighters. Let's put those aside. Okay, so next up we have these friction erasable highlighters. So this is all about highlighters today for the most part. Let's see if we can get in here. I don't remember the price of these, but I will put it on the screen or somewhere so that you can know how much they are. And let's get into it. I'm running out of space, but I'm going to keep going on this page because I want you to be able to see what they look like together. So these are erasable. This is the yellow. Do we have two yellows? I think we do. Now let's first see if we can erase it. So you have to kind of let their stuff dry. Oh yeah, it erases well, very well. See that? I'll show it more in a darker color. Let's see, is that the same color? I think it is. Okay, let's go over here to purple. So you get two purples. Let's see. Yeah, that's the same color. So you get two purples, two yellows, and I think you get two blues, a pink, and a green. That's weird. Let's see. Pastel ink colors and subtle emphasis. Highlight and erase repeatedly without damaging books or documents. No wear or tear. Unique thermosensitive ink formula disappears with erasing friction. Available in assorted pastel ink colors. So this is the pastel collection. I imagine they have other colors maybe. I don't know. It says pastel collection. Okay, so that's dry. Let's erase. Ta-da! See? Very cool. Wow. And they work great. Actually, these work better than the pens. I do feel a little something on the paper, but it's nothing major. Let's try the blue. Then again, you can write with the fat part of the chisel or the thin part. And I think this is the same color. Yep. Let's go ahead and do the green. Interesting. So far, I'm really liking the green colors. And then let's find somewhere to do the pink. Okay. Let's erase the green. Works good. I know I could probably just use the same eraser, but just want to test them out. And there's the pink. So they work great. The only thing is with these Friction, if you leave it in the heat, I know this happens with the pens. I don't know if this is true for the highlighters, but it will disappear. And I received some happy mail, and she had written with a Friction pen, and it sat in my mailbox, and then the note disappeared. I still haven't put it in the freezer yet, but I have to remember to do that because I want to see what the note says. So you can put it in the freezer to get the ink to reappear. So I'm going to try that. But anyway, that is the Friction. Is it Friction or Friction? Let us try and see, do these smear. So let's just write in a couple of places and let that dry for a second. Here we go. Let's do the pink first. And I wonder why they chose 2 blues, 2 yellows, 2 purples. What about the pink and the green? Oh yeah, that smears. That one's not so bad. But again, I'm like, okay, I should be able to wait a few seconds, and then highlight it without it smearing. Of course, you could use a regular pen, I'm sure. This is not the pen you think it is. This is just a regular ballpoint pen, I think. So let's see what happens here. So I guess highlighters were not intended for gel pens. Now this yellow has been sitting here for a minute. Let's go over it with yellow. Let's be consistent. And it still smears. Okay, so that's that. Okay, moving on to the next set. These are the Sharpie S Note. They are new. It's 12 chisel tip markers. Versatile 2-in-1 tip. Quickly change between precise and broad lines. And doesn't really give that much more information. Again, I don't remember the price, but I will share it somewhere accessible to you. And let's get into these. I probably shouldn't have been writing so big on this sheet, but let's go. I don't know how I'm going to keep up with all of these. I think this is supposedly Sharpie's somewhat version of a highlighter. I don't know. Let's see. They're very smooth. Why do I always want to do the E? They write, of all the ones that I've used, these are like a creamy, smooth feeling when you write with them. Looks like we have several similar colors. I'm just going to write, instead of the color, I'm just going to write Sharpie. Yeah, very smooth. The chisels, the small tip isn't really that much smaller than the big tip though. It's not as fine as some of the others. So this is the fine tip, and this is the chisel. Okay, and then this violet pinky color. I like the way these write. I can really tell a difference. A little hard to get open. They do feel a little cheap. I said I was going to write Sharpie, because now I don't remember which one was which. But I'm going to do a full-on pen test in my journal, so let's see how they highlight. I think this is probably like a teal. I hope it's a teal. Nope, this is another type of blue. So we got like 3 blues. It's not teal. Okay, let's write something. Sharpie. And then gel. Let's see. And then where is the Sharpie pen? Let's move on to the colors. So this is another green. This is more like the teal green, but I'm just going to say green. If I can find another place to write. And then this is like the apple green. Which is, compare it up there. And then we have our warm colors. So we got, I'm running out of space here. We got hard to open, yellow-ish. I like the color. This is orange. I like this color too. It's more of a real orange. Then I'm guessing this is red. And then this is definitely pink. Hardly any space. Which isn't really a pretty pink. It's kind of dusty looking. Okay, so now that I've scribbled all over this paper, let's test. I'm going to use the dusty pink color on the gel pen. Okay, when I went over it multiple times, it smeared, but it didn't at first. Let's test it on the Sharpie pen. Nope, it did not smear. Let's try again. Sharpie under gel or over gel. Oh well. Let's try the green. It's smeared, but I didn't let it sit long, so there's that. I think the Sharpies will probably have the most, they seem like they work the best on the on highlighting gel pen that hasn't been sitting for 2 weeks. So that's it. That's the haul. Lots of highlighters, a new planner. Thank you to Terry for sending me the Jot highlighters. I really do like these. So now I'm going to go do some swatches in my journal, and I will share those on Instagram and in my Facebook group. Make sure you're following me on Instagram and make sure you join the Facebook group. All the information is in the description box below. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. Also, make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit that little gray bell so that you'll receive notification each time I upload a new video. Be sure to check the community tab and my stories for updates throughout the week. Also, check us out over at patreon.com/Scrapcraftastic for exclusive content and digital downloads. Visit my other channel, Journal Life's Journey, for live craft videos and junk journals. You can find me across social media at Scrapcraftastic. Visit my website and shop at Scrapcraftastic.com. If you have any comments or questions, please leave them below. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.